Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vinyl Treasure Show. I'm your host, Johnny G, John Galindo, coming to you live each and every Thursday, only here on YouTube. Want to welcome you to the January 11th, 2024 Vinyl Treasure Show as we continue with the 1957 Relic Countdown here of the top, I think it was, 521 records as voted by collectors. But we open up with a cool instrumental there. An instrumental opener by tenor saxophonist Red Prysock. Red Prysock on the Mercury label. That's his 12th release. I think he had about 21 releases on Mercury Records. That's his 12th. Recorded January 28th, 1957. It's pretty cool. A lot of them, there was a time period that Mercury was putting the recording date for a lot of the records that they were issuing, so that's really cool. But this one recorded January 28th of 1957, called Pogwog. Pogwog, January 57 release, Red Prysock and his orchestra on the Mercury record label. I want to say a big happy birthday to my mom. She is celebrating a birthday. It already was an eventful day for her. And we want to wish her. I'll have a song at the end of the show for her. I think she'll like the song. But anyway, thank you all for being here. And let's continue here. We're here till about 3:30. We're here from 1 a little bit late today, but till 3:30 this afternoon. So let's open up here. Now, actually, last Thursday, we left off with entry number 425, as done by the Ivories on the Mercury label. It was called Me and You. That was released in November of 1957. Had one mention with 11 points. With 10 points, I should say, the 11th entry. This is, or actually, I should say, from number 420. What did I write here? From 424 through 420, all these songs received one vote, totaling 10 points. So let's start it off as what I meant with number 424. This group out of Philadelphia, they had 5 releases on Sid Nathan's deluxe record label. This was their third, coming in at number 424. It features James Brown Robinson on lead. Found this one at the 303 Drive-In Flea Market a long time ago. Somebody came in with a whole bunch of 45s, and I think they're called movie stills, I think. Had all these cool movies, but he wanted too much money. I wanted to buy all the horror pictures, but I ended up buying the 45s. They were $0.25 a piece. January 58, the Guytones at number 424 on deluxe. It's called This Is Love.
This is love, this is love, this is love. My mind is hazy. Well, I feel like falling in love. This is love, this is love, this is love. I don't know.
Charlene has a January 58 release date on there. I didn't double check that one there. The Guytones there, that is their third release on Sid Nathan's deluxe record label. This Is Love is the name of the tune. All their records are pretty nice, I have to admit, the Guytones there. Let's continue here. Number 423. It's a rare 45 by this group out of Cleveland, Ohio. They recorded this for the Small Tress label, which was out of Farmington, New Jersey. Now, the lead singer of this group would go on to have his first big soul hit in 1966 on the Rick Tick record label. It was called Stop Her on Sight, SOS. His real name was Charles Hatcher, but you know him as Edwin Starr. He was 15 years old in 1957 and singing lead here with a group called the Future Tones. 1957 release number 423, the Future Tones on Tress Records. The song is called I Know.
I know that I love you so, but I'll have to let you go. That's why I'm writing this letter to you. Oh, I wish you could see the tears in my eyes. I have been crying since you left my side. I couldn't tell you all of these things to your face. Whoa, I love you so, but I'll have to let you go. But now I see your love is mine for me. Well, I wish you could see the tears in my eyes. I have been crying since you left my side. I couldn't tell you all of these things to your face.
That's a rare 45 coming in at number 423 on the survey. They're called the Future Tones. Future Tones on the Tress record label. Song entitled I Know. I did have a dupe of that record a long time ago. Spence ended up selling it for me. But I do have quite a few duplicates in my collection there. I'm going to be putting together a list. If you want to receive that list, send me your email address at vinyltreasures@aol.com. I will do that. You can listen. I'll put some sound bites on there so you can hear the records. But I got a lot of dupes in Johnny G's collection. Let's continue here with the countdown. The Drifters come in at number 422, and since October of 55, the main lead singer, I think the main lead singer for the group was Johnny Moore. I think starting with Adorable, I think he became sort of like the lead singer. But this was the group's last release. For 1957, that year, 57, and the last song that Johnny Moore does lead on, because in November of 57, Johnny received his draft notice. So He is doing lead on this Drifters tune, their 13th release on the Atlantic label, coming in at number 422, October 57. The Drifters with 10 points on Atlantic Records. It's called, did I write this right? Yes, it's called Yodi Yaki. The Drifters, number 422.
Well, I love you, yes, I love you, I must confess. Wait, mooga, mooga, how about that mess? Squeezing my hand as we walk along, squeezing my hand as I sing this song. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Well, I love chicken, I love it fried. I love you, baby, deep down inside. When you kiss me, it's a ding-dong ding. When you kiss me, I wanna sing. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, 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 yakka, yodi, yakka. 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 Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka. You're fine as wine, my little Susie Q. I really dig the way you do. When we start dancing, there ain't nothing wrong. My heart start pounding, I sing this song. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. We're going downtown to dig a barbecue. That's the thing I really like to do. Eating pizza pies and drinking Coke. That's when everything is okie doke. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi. Yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi, yakka, yodi.
There you go with that cold ending there. Those are the Drifters. We'll send that one out to Record Hound, a.k.a. Darren, in our YouTube chat. He likes those kind of novelty tunes, although that's a pretty cool dancing record there, I have to say. That's Johnny Moore and the Drifters, number 422 from October 57 on the Atlantic record label, Yodi Yaki. Is it Yodi Yaki? Yeah, Yodi Yaki. I thought he said Yodi Yak. But anyway, when Johnny Moore returned from the service, he had a brief solo career recording as Johnny Darrow. Johnny G here on a Thursday afternoon. We're here from 1 p.m. Eastern Time till about 3:30. So if you're new to the program, just finding out about the show, it would be great if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell to get notifications, and please give me a thumbs up if you enjoy what I am doing here, as it's very important for the YouTube brass to see all that as we continue here. And we go to entry number 421, as we heard from Richard Berry and the Pharaohs earlier in the countdown. Actually, he placed 3 on the countdown so far. Have Love Will Travel, that was at number 554. Sweet Sugar You, that was at 541, and at number 460, a song called Rock, Rock, Rock. Well, coming in at number 421 is Richard Berry's group, the Pharaohs, but they were recording as the Cyclones. And this is a song that Richard Berry wrote, came out on the Flip record label out of Hollywood, California. I normally play the Flip side of this record, but this is the side that came in at number 421, June 57, the Cyclones on the Flip label. It's called Do You Love Me, number 421.
fine. Gee, the way you thrill me, oh pretty baby, I want your loving, yes, all the time.
That's entry number 421. Those are the Cyclones, a.k.a. the Pharaohs. That is Richard Berry's backup group, the Pharaohs, June 57. That's on the Flip record label out of Hollywood, California. Do You Love Me is the name of the tune. As we continue with the countdown here, thank you all for tuning in to the program this afternoon. We got a great group out of Cincinnati, Ohio, coming in at number 420. Have so many great releases on Sid Nathan's Deluxe Records and also King labels. This is the group's 23rd release on Deluxe, and it's actually a cover tune. This song originally done by Patsy Cline. I am a big Patsy Cline fan. I know some others that are in the YouTube chat room are also Patsy Cline fans. This charted number 11 on WJR in Detroit, Michigan. But let's give a listen of this to this version by Otis Williams and His Charms. This came out in February 57. It's our number 420 on the survey. Otis Williams and His Charms on Deluxe with their rendition of the tune Walkin' After Midnight.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway, well that's just my way of saying I love you. Walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I could be. I walk for miles along the highway, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I could be. I'm always walking along the highways, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking out in the moonlight, searching for me.
Yeah, originally done by Patsy Cline there, but that's a nice version as done by Otis Williams and His Charms, February 1957 release. That's on the Deluxe record label Walking After Midnight. So many great records by Otis Williams and his charms. Let's continue here as when I did my very first show, my very first internet radio show, which was, when was that? That was a long time ago. That was back in 2005, I think. I was so stiff on the radio. It was horrible. It took a number of years to warm up to the microphone, I could say that. And I am not a professional. I'm an amateur. So I am not a professional radio talk person. I am not. But this was the song. It was September 2005. This was the first song that I ever played on my show, and the group from Harlem, New York. This is on Morty Craft's Melba record label. It's their third release on the Melba label. You know, their first release was their biggest hit. It was called Church Bells May Ring, or Church Bells Are Ringing. I think it was the first press. But that was their biggest hit. But this is coming in at number 419, their third release on the Melba label, with Tony Middleton on lead, February 57. Let's give a listen to the Willows on Melba. Their tune is called Little Darlin'.
Ba, 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 da, da, da.
Well now, little darling, I really love you so, and I'll never let you go, because you're mine, alone, alone, alone. I really love you. Oh yes, I love you so, and I'll never let you go, because you're mine, oh mine. You know, I love you so, and I'll never let you go. You know, I want you so, 'cause I love you so. Well now, little darling, I really love you so, and I'll never let you go, because you're mine, oh mine. You know, I love you so, and I'll never let you go. You know, I want you so, 'cause I love you so. Well, little darling, I really love you so, and I'll never let you go, because you're mine, oh mine. You're mine, oh mine. You're mine, oh
Yeah, coming in at number 419 on the survey, receiving 2 mentions and 10 points. That's Tony Middleton and the Willows, February 57. That's their third release on the Melba label. Little Darling is the name of the tune. Let's move to entry number 418, which also received 2 votes, totaling 10 points. This group from Brownsville, the Brownsville area in Brooklyn, New York, and this is their only release, came out on Herb Weiner's Gary record label. Now, this song really should have been included in the 1958 survey, because it was released in July of 1958. So I think they took the Kreider book, and he's pretty much correct, but not always correct. And there was really no way to check for sure on some of these records. But it should have been in the 58 survey. But this is the intended B-side of the 45. Now, the interesting thing about this is supposedly the first presses should read 201 West 49th Street. I think that has like kind of like a, I don't know if you can call, is it considered a sans serif print where it has like it's not this block print that I have. I think the one that I have was pressed a few months later and sold in Times Square Records, the block print, which has 1650 Broadway. Well, I think that's on. Yeah, that's on this one. That's on this. But I think the true first presses of this should read 201 West 49th Street, and they look a little different too. But it's kind of odd. This is a styrene press, so I have it both on styrene and vinyl. But anyway, it's still a great two-sided 45. I like it, but it features William Dennis on lead. This is from July 58 originally, number 418. The Tokens, not to be confused with Jay Siegel's Tokens, on the Gary record label. The song is called Doom Lang.
Doom lang 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 doom lang lang doom lang 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 doom lang 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 lang.
Why should you cry? Just kiss me goodbye. I'll be just a while. Why can't you smile? I love you so. Tell me why you smile. I won't be gone for long. I won't do you wrong. I'll always be true because I love you. Please, darling, please come home to me.
You know I do. Please come home to me. Oh, I'll be waiting and I'll be listening and I'll be calling you on the telephone.
Why should you cry? Just kiss me goodbye. I'll be just a while. Why can't you smile?
Originally released in July of 1958, ending up on the 1957 RELIC survey. Those are the Tokens, not Jay Siegel's Tokens of The Lion Sleeps Tonight. This is the Token group out of Brooklyn, New York. I think the other guys were too. But William Dennis, he's on lead there. The Tokens on the Gary label Doomlang, and I have mine read 1650. What was it? 1650 North Broadway, I think. On my copy here? Yes, it does. I have a vinyl and a styrene, but really, first presses should say 49th Street. Johnny G here on a Thursday afternoon. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel as we continue here with the countdown. Let's go out to Los Angeles, California, as Vernon Green and the Medallions return at number 417. It's actually the flip side of number 507 that we featured on this earlier on the survey, called A Lover's Prayer, their 9th release on Otis Williams' Duto record label. But this is the intended B-side, coming in at number 417 from October 1957. Let's give a listen to Vernon Green and the Medallions. The song is called Unseen.
sing, but there to cheer me, I could feel him in the air we breathe, even feel his presence neath the growing tree. Unseen, but always caring. Unseen, our troubles he shares them when the day seems dark as night. He alone can make things alright. Unseen, but the ships at sea he guides them. Unseen, but the planes way up high he rides them. Unseen, but on the mountains, in the valley, and in the trees. Unseen, but in the blossoms, the sparrows, and the honeybees. When I am weak and in despair, to be strong, I turn to him, and him alone, because he is your friend and mine. Unseen. Unseen, but always caring. Unseen, our troubles she shares them when the day seems dark as night. He alone can make things all right.
As Vernon Green and the Medallions coming in at number 417, not one you see often by them. From October 1957, Otis Williams' Duto record label, a song entitled Unseen. Johnny G is unseen temporarily here, but you do see me when I sign in and I sign out of my YouTube stream. Also, when I go off on a rampage and tangent that sometimes I often do, so I apologize for that. But lots of things going on in Johnny G's life at this time. But let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasures show. Here's a rare 45 coming in at number 416. This group is out of Springfield, Massachusetts. It's their only release. It came out on Ben Smith's Extra record label. I bought this one from Mike Demersion so many years ago. Might have been Joe Booza's single. He was selling, I forget who they were. He had 3 people that he was selling records on consignment for at the record shows. And he would put like little initials next to the price to know which ones were which. But he used to give me first pick. As I mentioned, when he used to go to the Arbutus show, he used to stop by here at the house with his wife Carol. Unfortunately, they both have passed on, but he would let me look at the records, and he actually gave me a cool discount because he said he had to pay out a certain amount, and he gave me a discount on his percentage. He was a nice guy, Mike Demersion, but he sold me this 45. This is the intended B-side of the record, the song co-written by the group's lead singer. His name was Earl Colton, Caulton, coming in at number 416. They're called The Heart Spinners. The Heart Spinners from August 57 on Extra Records. It's called I've Searched.
I've searched and I said I love this world for someone like you, and I hope it comes true. Oh yes, my darling. I need it too.
As August 1957, coming in at number 416, the Heart Spinners on the Ben Smith's Extra record label. I've searched. I wonder if he was playing, Ben Smith was playing a saxophone, because he was a great saxophone player too. And that record, I think Slim Rose put that out on his Times Square record label, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know if he put both sides out. I think you can get that side. I don't know about the flip side of the record, but that came in with 10 points on 2 ballots. The Heart Spinners there, and the lead, Earl Colton, he would become the lead singer of the Bossmen that recorded on the Vim label. I think that was like 1964. They do a song called Take It Easy, which I think I have featured here on the program, at least the Saturday night program. Johnny G here on a Thursday afternoon as we continue with the countdown, and I'm sure many of you are familiar with a group out of Los Angeles, California. They were known as the Native Boys, recorded for Jake Porter's Combo record label, but they broke up sometime in 1956. And group member Freddie Romaine, he formed a new group with his friend Danny Kristen and 2 ex-members of the Flares. That would be George Hollis and Kenneth Biley, and they called themselves the Ebtones, and they signed with Lenora Roop's newly formed Ebb label. Now, she was the ex-wife to Art Roop. He owned the specialty label, and they went through a nasty divorce, and she received a big settlement from Art Roop and actually created her own record label, called it Ebb Records. And this song kicked off, I should say this 45, kicked off the Ebb label. This is Ebb number 100. This is the intended B-side of the 45, coming in at number 415, and it mentions on the label the lead singer. His name is Danny Kristen on lead. Let's go to March of 1957, coming in at number 415, the Ebtones on Ebb. It's called Danny's Blues.
Mean old rotten blues. My tears could fill a water glass, and nothing good could come to pass. Blues. She took me by the hand and introduced me to the blues. Say what you choose, Danny's got the blues.
When love went strolling out the door, it made me just a target for blues, burning blues. There's nothing in this land could separate me from the blues. I pace the floor at midnight, watch the morning sun, thinking about my baby and wondering what I've done. Sorrows all around me, gloom is in my brain. If baby doesn't want me, I can never smile again. I've got the blues. Mean old rotten blues. Everything I do is wrong, and blues creeps into every song I choose. I've got the mean old rotten, not to be forgotten, rotten blues. I've got the blues, blues. Danny's got the blues.
Yeah, when was the last time you heard that tune there? There you go. Those are the Ebtones. The Ebtones on the Ebb record label. That's Lenora Roop's Ebb label, newly started Ebb label, came out in March of 1957. The Ebtones with Danny's Blues. That's with Danny Christian on lead. Johnny G on lead here in the chair as we continue here with the countdown, as I have to switch pages here. And up next, whoops, here we go. Up next, coming in at number 414 with 2 mentions and 10 points, this group from Washington, D.C. Now, they backed up Billy Stewart on his OK release, a great record that he does called Baby You're My Only Love. But this is their own release, and the orchestra, under the orchestra direction of Ellis McDaniel. And I know some of you know who Ellis McDaniel is, his real name, or I should say that's his real name, but he goes by Bo Diddley. And one of this group's members would go on to be one of Motown's top artists, that being Mr. Marvin Gaye. He was a member of this group and singing on this record, by the way. And the song written by Bo Diddley and the lead singer of the group, his name is Reese Palmer. Let's go to November of 1957, coming in at number 414, the Marquees, Quees, the Marquees on the OK label. It's called Hey Little Schoolgirl, number 414.
Well, hey little schoolgirl, tell me what's on your mind. Hey little schoolgirl, well, hey little schoolgirl, tell me what's on your mind. Hey little schoolgirl, well, you're the only one I know
That makes me feel so fine.
Hey little schoolgirl, well, hey little mama, what makes you stay so neat?
Hey little schoolgirl,
well, hey little mama, what makes you stay so neat?
hey little schoolgirl,
Well, you're the only one I know
that knocks me right off of my feet. Hey little schoolgirl,
Well, hey little schoolgirl, I'm gonna mess up your mind. Hey little schoolgirl, hey little schoolgirl, I'm gonna mess up your mind. Hey little schoolgirl, you're the only one I know
that knocks me right off of my feet.
Hey little schoolgirl, hey little schoolgirl.
knocks me right off of my feet. Hey, little schoolgirl, 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 hey, little schoolgirl.
That's number 414 on the survey. Those are the Marquees. The Marquees on the OK record label. Reese Palmer on lead. November 57 release. Hey Little Schoolgirl is the name of that one. And the group also backed up, as Evan mentioned in the YouTube chat room, Bo Diddley on his checker release called I'm Sorry. They were also backed up Harvey Fuqua on 12 Months of the Year. Came out on the Chess label. And also a song called Unemployment. Johnny G here. Well, I can't say I'm unemployed because I am employed. In a way, technically employed, as we continue here on the countdown. And with the next 7 songs between entry number 413 and entry number 407, they all received 1 vote, scoring 11 points. They were on 1 ballot, and you see how the songs continue to grow, or actually good songs as we continue on there, but they were really all good songs. And some songs I'm sure you're hearing for the first time here on the program. And this group is from Long Island, or I should say this group from Long Island returns at entry number 413. Their third release came in at number 477, called Somewhere There Is Someone. That was on the Acme record label, but this is the B-side. This is the B-side to their first release on the Acme label. That's what I wanted to say. Let's go to February of 1957. Give a listen to the Tempotones. The Tempotones on the Acme record label at number 413. It's called Ride Along.
Ride along, baby, gonna ride along. Don't mean maybe gonna ride along. Ride till the break of dawn. Ride along, ride along, ride along, ride along. Sing my song, gonna ride along. Won't take long, gonna ride along. Ride till the break of dawn, break of dawn. The wind may blow, tears may fall, but I'll be on the move. You're the one now, so walk. I'ma love you, have so. Ride along, baby, gonna ride along. Going back home, gonna ride along. Ride till the break of dawn. Ride along, move. Ride along, move. Ride along, move. Go man, go man, go man, go man. Ride along, move. Ride along, move. Ride along, move. The wind may blow, tears may fall, but I'll be on the move. You're the one now, so go. I'ma love you, have a solo. Ride along, move. Ride along, move. Ride along, move. Go, 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 ride along. Ride along. Ride along. Ride along, ride along, ride along, ride along, ride along. Ride along. Ride along. Ride along, ride along, ride along, ride along, ride along. Ride along. Ride along. Ride along, ride along, ride along, ride along, ride along. Ride along. Ride
You just gotta love saxophone in these 50s records here. Saxophone, a big instrument back in the 1950s. It has disappeared in today's music. Not part of the scene at all, unfortunately, unless you're tuned into jazz or something. But there you go. Those are the Tempotones, February 1957, coming in at number 413. Ride Along is on the Acme record label. I've neglected to mention that they also came in at 443 with their tune called In My Dreams on the Acme record label. Let's continue here for entry number 412. This group, they hail from Jackson, Mississippi. This is their lone release. Came out on Leonard Chess's Argo subsidiary, and this is the group's this is the intended A-side. Made it onto one ballot. It features George Jackson on lead. Now, this group called the Orbits, not to be confused with the Orbits that recorded for Flare X, a great record, that Flare X song, Message of Love. Just noticed on the label here, Figure Music. Now, I would guess Figure Music at this time was owned by Alan Freed. So Pete probably pushed this song. Anybody that listened to Alan Freed, do you remember him playing this song? But anyway, this is from December of 57. These are the Orbits coming in at number 412 on the Argo record label. It's called Mr. Hard Luck, number 412.
I was standing on the corner doing no harm. Along came a police, he took me by my arm. He called me Mr. Hard Luck, but hard luck is not my name. Well, I'm always having trouble, so it fits me just the same. Well, he run me to the station on $100 bill. I didn't have no money, so I spent 80 days in jail. They called me Mr. Hard Luck, but hard luck is not my name. Well, I'm always having trouble, so it fits me just the same. Well, I woke up the next morning, I looked upside the wall. The bed bugs and the changes were playing a game of ball. The score was 2-1. The bed bug was ahead, but the changes hit a home run and they knocked me out of bed. They call me Mr. Hard Luck, but hard luck is not my name. Well, I'm always having trouble, so it fits me just the same. Well, the jailer brought me breakfast. The bread was hard and tough. The coffee tasted like tobacco juice, and boy, ain't that hard luck. They call me Mr. Hard Luck, but hard luck is not my name. Well, I'm always having trouble, so it fits me just the same. Brought me breakfast, the bread was hard and tough. The coffee tasted like tobacco juice, and boy, ain't that hard luck. They call me Mr. Hard Luck, but hard luck is not my name. Well, I'm always having trouble, so it fits me just the same. Just the same. Just the same. Just the same.
Yeah, Lenny losing some weight. Johnny G needs to lose weight on that song. That's a good dancing tune there. Those are the Orbits coming in at number 412, December 57 release, Mr. Hard Luck. Mr. Hard Luck is the name of the tune. That's on the Argo record label. I think prior to this release, they also backed up some of the Bobby Charles on chess with One Eye Jack, and also the flip side, Yeah Yeah Baby. They backed up him before they had this release. Let's continue here with the countdown. Let's go to Chicago now for entry number 411. This group included a Calvin Barron, Fred Martin, Solly McElroy, Joseph Melvin Morrow, and Ralph Vernon. Collectively, they were known on this 45 as the Moroccans. But this is on Mort Hillman's Salem label out of Chicago, Illinois. And this is the same group that recorded for United Records as the Moroccans. On this release, which I think is their very last single, they're known as the Moroccans. And they don't get top billing on this. The band leader does. Teddy Phillips and his orchestra gets the top credit. They are backing up the Moroccans on this one, September 1957, number 411, their final single to come out on the Salem label. It's called Believe in Tomorrow, number 411.
Don't lose your faith, just believe. If you have faith, you will believe. Believe in tomorrow, raise your head up high and pray. Believe in tomorrow, read the good book every day. Believe in tomorrow, lead a good life every day. Believe in tomorrow and the sun will shine your way. When your troubles pile up high, can't see that sun up in the sky, and misery comes a knocking at your door.
Knocking at your door.
Feel forsaken and your heart is breaking, have no friends in town. Put out your hands and take the good book down. Believe in tomorrow, raise your head up high and pray. Believe in tomorrow, read the good book every day. Believe in tomorrow, lead a good life every day. Believe in tomorrow and the sun will shine your way. When your troubles worry you, you lose faith in everything you do. 'Cause everything you do seems to go wrong.
Seems to go wrong.
Know your faith will set you free, and wondering when that day will be. Just lift your eyes and kneel right down and pray. Believe in tomorrow, raise your head up high and pray. Believe in tomorrow, read the good book every day. Believe in tomorrow, lead a good life every day. Believe in tomorrow and the sun will shine your way.
Yeah, that's a big band sound of, there you go, Teddy Phillips and the orchestra. That sounded like Solly McElroy doing the majority of the lead there, but that's number 411 from September 57 on the Salem record label. Believe in Tomorrow is the name of the tune. I don't know if we can really play that record today, so some questions about that, but still, that is a cool tune here. I just received my, YouTube just sent me my progress report for the month. They send me a progress report every month. It says, Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show, here's how your channel did last month. And this would be probably for December. So I had 55 new subscribers, 6,889 views. And someone's going to have to calculate this. 153,350 minutes watched. So what does that convert into hours? Somebody divide that by 60, and that'll say how many hours were watched last month on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That's pretty cool, I have to say, as we continue here. And we closed last week's countdown show with the flip side of this 45, as done by a group called the Ivories. Number 425 last week was a song called Me and You, as done by the Ivories. Now, the flip side comes in at number 410. 410. What did I say? 16? I cannot see. 410. Both sides of this record written by Morty Kraft and group member Earl Jackson. He was the baritone of the group, and he formed this group. He was previously a member of Johnny Hicks' Ivories that recorded for the Jaguar label, but that group disbanded. Johnny Hicks went to the Love Notes, and then the other guys scattered around. But Earl Jackson, he created a new group. He called them the Ivories. He added his girlfriend as the lead singer. Her name, Ella Lewis. She's the lead singer, coming in at number 410 from November 57. The Ivories on Mercury. It's called I'm in Love, number 410.
Oh yes, I found my love today, and I'll be loving him always. I'm in love, love, my friend. Yes, I really am. Do you really, really love me? And I'm as happy as can be to know your love is just for me. I'm in love. I'm in love, love with you. This I want to say, and I'll never go away, because my love is here to stay, and I'll love you in every way. I'm in love. Now why did we part when I knew from the start that our love was meant to be? And if you give me a chance, I'll prove that our romance will last through eternity. I'm in love, love, my dear, and I dream of you, and I'll never let you go, because I love you so, and I hope you will always know that I love you.
When I first met you, baby, you looked good to me. And I said to myself, wait. Then you gave me a smile and my heart went wild. And I said, she's for me.
I'm in love, love with you. This I want to say, and I'll never go away, because my love is here to stay, and I'll love you in every way. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. He's fine, he's mine, and I love him all the time. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Those are the Ivories. Whoops. Those are the Ivories. The Ivories coming in at number 410 with Ella Lewis on lead. November 1957 on the Mercury record label. I'm in Love is the name of the tune. Also, the group would later kind of evolve into the Ivories. The Ivories that recorded for the Buzz record label. I haven't played that in a while. I only have a VG copy of that 45. But let's continue now. Let's go to Detroit, Michigan with entry number 409 to the legendary Fortune record label. This group had their own releases on Fortune, recorded as the $5, but when they were doing background singing, backed up a number of singers on the label, the Fortune label, like Andre Williams, Joe Weaver, Don Lane, Chet Oliver, and Marsha Renee. They were known as the Don Juans, as they are backing up Eddie Hurt on this one. I think he was a member of the group, though. Eddie Hurt. He's billed as Little Eddie on this. This is Little Eddie and the Don Juans with Charles Morris and the orchestra coming in at number 409. July 57 on the Fortune label. Little Eddie and the Don Juans with This Is a Miracle.
This is a miracle. Oh, yes, my love. This is the miracle that I dreamed of.
July 1957 release there for number 409 on the Fortune record label, Little Eddie and the Don Juans. This Is a Miracle. Of course, Little Eddie was the lead of the $5. He was a member of that group, so they kind of separated him out there because the Don, they figured, they say, well, let's put the Don Juans, they backing up people, let's put them out like this, and that's how they issued that single. This Is a Miracle is the name of the tune. It was unfortunate, though, sometime in the early 1980s, Eddie was attending a $5 reunion, and he was shot and killed at that reunion. A terrible, terrible tragedy for the lead singer there, Eddie Hurt. Johnny G here on a Thursday afternoon. We are counting down the RELIC 1957 RELIC survey as voted by collectors back in 1997. Let's go out to Sacramento, California for this next group. It's on Otis Williams' Duto Records. This Duto label returns. This group called the Cufflinks. Now, their debut single, which I do like, some people don't like the song Guided Missiles, but I do like that record, a song I first heard on the Gus Gossard show. But this was the group's follow-up. This is actually the B-side to the to the follow-up. Now, Guided Missiles, the lead singer was Robert Truesdale, but on their second release, the lead singer is John Saxon. He was the lead, and he did lead on both sides of this 45. This really isn't an easy record to find. So what happened was I was at an Allentown, PA show many, many years ago, and it was Greg Surik that taps me on the shoulder and he goes, "Do you need this?" And I said, "Yeah, I need that." So I ended up buying it. I think he charged me $150, I think, for the record at the time. But it's from March of 1957, coming in at number 408. These are the Cufflinks on the Duto record label. And it says, Darren, it says a rhythm novelty is what it's titled. The Cufflinks with The Winner at number 408.
You are the winner of my heart. You had the odds right from the start. It was your game. You knew it so well. You asked me to play. Like a fool I fell. It's true that in this game a fool can never win. But silly me, I try it over and over again. I declare you winner, but I'm so glad to lose. Might be sorry one day. Guess I'm just a fool. But I'm so glad to lose. Might be sorry one day. Yes, I'm just a fool.
There you go there. Sort of like a different sound for the Cufflinks there. Coming in at number 408 on the survey, March 1957. That's the intended B-side. The Winner is the name of that one on Otis Williams' Duto record label. John Saxon, he was the lead on that tune. Let's continue here. And entry number 407 is by this group from Atlanta, Georgia. First recorded for Sid Nathan's Deluxe record label. This one, though, is on Johnny Vincent's Ace label, Ace Records, out of Jacksonville, Mississippi. And the tune written by Johnny Vincent. Is that correct? No, it is not, Charlene. That is wrong. It's got to be fixed. Features Grover Mitchell on lead. We go to March of 1957. Let's give a listen to the Blue Dots. The Blue Dots on the Ace label. It's called Please Don't Tell 'Em. The Blue Dots at number 407.
Baby, please don't tell me what you said last night. You can bet your soul they won't get it right. They're gonna add a little here, stretch some there. Please don't tell them what you said last night. Don't tell them, honey, for love, not money. It drives what you said last night. Blow your horn! What you said last night. Please don't tell them what you said last night. Please don't tell them what you said last night. Just say it again.
Whoops, those are the Blue Dots. The Blue Dots coming in at number 407. I think that's their last single, if I'm not mistaken, is after they left Deluxe. And this one came out on Johnny Vincent's Ace label, March 57, the Blue Dots, with Please Don't Tell 'Em. But yes, tell 'em about Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. We're here every Thursday from 1 p.m. Eastern Time till about 3:30. We are doing the countdown here. I'll be back Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m. Send me your requests at vinyltreasures@aol.com. We play the records chronologically there on that show. Had a big soul show last night. Thank you all, those of you that are here today, and also were there last night. As we continue here, we go to George Gallner's End record label, and the flip side of this made the survey. I think this is the intended A side, if I'm not mistaken. But at number 491, you heard the flip side of this called Little Girl Next Door, as done by Ronnie Jones and the Classmates. Well, the flip comes in at number 408. This group is out of Philadelphia, PA, and it's their first of two on the N record label. This is Ronnie Jones on lead. This side charted number 25 on WAKR in Akron, Ohio. Let's go to August of 1957, number 408 on End Records, Ronnie Jones and the Classmates. The song is called Teenage Rock.
Well, on Friday afternoon, the kids come to my house and rock. Well, on Friday afternoon, the kids come to my house and rock. They bring their records and their soda pops. Well, on Monday and Tuesday
There you go with the saxophone there. All these records big with the saxophone. It was a big instrument back in the 1950s. There you go, Ronnie Jones and the Classmates on George Goldner's End record label. That received 2 votes for 11 points. August 57, Ronnie Jones and the Classmates. Teenage Rock is the name of the tune. Let's go to Brooklyn, New York for this next group, coming in at number 405 on the survey, originally recording for Hiram Johnson's Johnson record label. They re-recorded it for George Goldner, and this label, Cindy Records, owned a partnership between George Goldner and Pittsburgh disc jockey J. Michael. And this is the Cindy Records here, but they first recorded it for the Johnson label. It was re-recorded for the release on Cindy. It features Cleo Baker on lead. This is from 1957, coming in at number 408. Cleo and the Castellers on the Cindy label. It's called Please Be My Guy, number 408. No, 405. I can't see, folks.
La 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 la.
That's Cleo and the Castellers coming in at number 405 on the survey. The 1957 Relic survey, that's on the Cindy label. Please Be My Guy is the name of the tune. Cleo Baker, she's the lead singer. Now, this Johnson 45 is a very rare record. I do not have that in the Johnny G collection. I have the Roy Adams release. He put it out on Arcade Records, but it is a different version than this Cindy release. Anyway, Johnny G here, babbling on here for a Thursday afternoon. Let's hope I don't get a copyright strike on this next record, because this is a hit. I was actually surprised. Well, I can't say I am surprised, because it gets, I think this got one vote, if I'm not mistaken. And I could see for all the ballots that went in that one person could have voted for this record. Let me see. I think it only got one vote. I didn't get a chance to rewrite these that Charlene sent me. But let me see. This received one vote for 12 points. Somebody put this as their 9th selection. Wow. This group from Fort Lee, New Jersey, this is their biggest hit, was number 2 on Billboard. Wow. Hope I don't get a copyright issue here. We're going to try. The tune written by Tom Austin, a member of the group, and also Bob Gaudio. Of course, Bob Gaudio went on to record with the Four Seasons, it was nationally distributed by ABC Paramount Records, but first came out on Lee Rogers, Lee Silver, and Monty Bruce's Power Records out of New York City, and that's how I'm featuring it. Issued in late 1957 on the Power label. Let's give a listen to the Royal Teens. The Royal Teens on Power Records. And Johnny G cannot wear these. I don't know many gals in my circle that can wear these anyway. But this is number 404, the Royal Teens on Power. It's called Short Shorts.
Man, dig that crazy chick.
Who wears short shorts?
Well, no sign of the copyright police on that 45 there. There you go. Coming in number 404 on the survey. The Royal Teens on the Power record label. That's the first label. Short Shorts is the name of the tune. A big, big hit. Nationally distributed by ABC Paramount Records. Johnny G here on a Thursday. We continue here with the countdown. Go to number 403. This group included 3 members of the Rhythm Aces that recorded for VJ Records. One of those members was Vince Howard, a.k.a. Vince House, and he does lead on, hold on a second, let me see here, yeah, he does lead on the A side of this record, which is called, which I'm not playing now, I'll probably play later, it's called Stand There Mountain. I know that the late George Tompkins, that was a favorite of his. But this is the B side of the 45. It's the first of 2. Well, actually, I take it back. Although this group did have 2 releases on Lou Bedell's Era Records, this song first came out as the Magic Tones. I'm sorry, the Magic Notes, as the Magic Notes on era number 1035. And then later on it came out, which is much easier to find, on era number 1038. But Greg sold me this one a long, long time ago. So let's feature it by the Magic Notes. This is April 57, tune written by Ed Townsend and Vincent House. And this side features Bill... is it Stewart? Yeah, Bill Stewart on lead. Coming in at number 403, The Planets, a.k.a. The Magic Notes, on Era Records from April 57. The song is called Never Again.
Never again.
Never again will my life be so empty. Never again will my life be so lonely. Gone are the days when my heart was lonely and blue. Oh, you came my way and made me love you. Never again will I find such a heart so true. Never again will I find such love as you. Here is my heart, so take it and say we'll never part. So never again will I have a broken heart. Here is my heart, so take it and say we'll never part. So never again will I have a broken heart.
April 1957 there. Those are, I featured it at a first way, which is much harder to find. The Magic Notes, a.k.a. The Planets there. Bill Stewart on lead on the Era record label, coming in at number 403, Never Again. That was a favorite of the late George Doowop Tompkins. We'll send that one out in memory of George Tompkins. Johnny G here as we continue with the countdown. This is another cool two-sided 45. Originally, this group from Detroit, Michigan, formed in 1954, first recorded as the Five Pearls on the Aladdin record label. They relocated to New York City. They had a couple of releases on the Atco label before they signed with Jerry Winston's Onyx Records, had 5 releases on the Onyx label. This was their last release for Onyx. I think this is actually the A side of the record, the A side of their last release on Onyx Records, coming in at number 402. It features Howard Guyton on lead. This is with Sammy Lowe and the orchestra. November 57, The Pearls on Onyx. It's called It's Love, 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 number 402.
About love, 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 love was gnawing at my heart. While I was sitting scheming, love was gnawing at my heart. You were sitting scheming, how could we be apart? When I said I'm finally glad I found somebody I could trust. And you were sitting scheming, trying to make my poor heart bust. About love, 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 love was gnawing at my heart. do. Then I asked you for a kiss, and then we kissed and kissed again. You were thinking only of the things you two had planned about love, 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 love was gnawing at my heart. Love, 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 love was gnawing at my heart. Version that a heart is beating for, and a heart that's warm and tender is much easier to deceive. A heart that's warm and tender is much easier to grieve about. Love, 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 love was gnawing at my heart. Love, 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 love was gnawing at my
That's coming in at number 402 on the survey. Those are the Pearls from November of 57, and the unmistakable voice of that lead singer. His name is Howard Guyton. That's on Jerry Winston's Onyx record label. It's Love, Love, Love. That guitar, same guitar that was used in the Tonettes, probably the same guitarist, of course. It was Sammy Lowe's orchestra that did... Oh, What a Baby, I think. But anyway, program note for next Thursday. Johnny G will not be on next Thursday. I will be missing in action. I'm going back to check out those record collection. I got a bunch of records on hold. Want to look through some other 45s there, but that was I couldn't get in any sooner. So it's by appointment. So I'm going back there to check out the records. That'll be next Thursday. So I will not be on next Thursday. But again, 2 great shows next week for the Vinyl Treasure show. Let's continue here. As we go to Queens, New York for this next group, coming in at number 401. This was their final release on George Goldner's Rama label, at least Rama Records. They continued to stay, though, with Morris Levy and Roulette Records. But this was their follow-up to I Won't Be the Fool Anymore, their third release on Rama, written by the lead singer of the group, his name James Shepard. May 1957, number 401, The Heartbeats on Rama Records. It's called I Want to Know, number 401.
I want to know if you're loving me, baby. If you want me, baby. Like I want you. I want to kiss. I want to kiss you, baby. I want to hold you, baby. 'Cause I love you. Will you be mine when the nights are cold? Will you be mine when I'm 60 years old? I wanna hold you tight. We can rock and roll all night. I want to know if you're loving me, baby. If you wanna me, baby. 'Cause I love you. Cold. Will you be mine when I'm 60 years old? I wanna hold you tight. We can rock and roll all night. I want to know if you're loving me, baby. If you wanna me, baby. 'Cause I love you. Will you be mine?
That's James Shepard and the Heartbeats. That's their third release on the Rama label, George Golner's Rama Records from May 57. The Heartbeats with I Want to Know, number 401 on the survey. Let's continue here. Let's go back out to Los Angeles, California. We go to Art Roop's Specialty Record label. This group, first recording, I think they first recorded for Jake Porter's Combo record label, and Darlene Love, she was a member, she wasn't, I forget her name, she wasn't Darlene Love back then in the 1950s, but this group also backed up Little Clyde King on RPM Records, and they also sang behind Sonny Roberts on the Impala record label, but there was some personnel changes through the years, but they also recorded for Los Angeles-based Specialty Records, number 409 on the survey from March 57. They're called the Echoes. The lead singer on this, her name is Mazette Freeman. Mazette Freeman on lead. These are the Echoes from March 57. It's called Someone at number 400 on the survey. Whoops.
I'm in love with someone new. Can that someone be you? Someone that's true, someone that loves me like you. Someday
That's the sound of the Echoes coming in at number 400. That's with Mazette. I don't know if that's Mazette or Mazzetti. No, Mazette. That's how you pronounce it. Mazette Freeman on lead, March 1957. That's on the Specialty label. Someone is the name of the tune. That is number 400. Let's move to number 399 as we go back to Harlem, New York. And this great group led by Earl Lewis, they were known as the Channels. Now, one of my aunt's favorite records by the Channels was their debut single, came out on the Whirling Disc record label back in the summer, I think the summer of '56, was called The Closer You Are. But they had four releases on Bobby Robinson's Whirling Disc record label. And this is their third release, coming in at number 399 on the survey. The interesting thing is, when this record was first issued in April of 1957, Bobby Robinson didn't like it. He said, we have to re-record this song because I don't like this. We're going to put it out. So it actually first came out in April of 57, and when he heard it on the radio, he said he didn't like it. They re-recorded it, and it came out in July of 57. I'm going to feature both songs, one after the other, and you can tell me which one you like better. But for me, it's obvious. But anyway, let's give a listen to the first way this record came out, because it doesn't specify on the survey which one it is, and maybe they didn't know at the time. I don't know. But let's go first for April 57. Earl Lewis and the Channels on the Whirling Disc record label. This is their third release, and this is how it came out the first way. It's called I Really Love You, number 399.
I know I've been a fool, dear, but I am sorry.
I really love you. Honest, I do. I really need
go. You can see how different it is there. The first one by Earl Lewis and the Channels. That's how it first came out. Much too slow. It almost sounded like, well, I don't know if you can it just sounded slow in general. And I don't think they sped it up. I think they re-recorded it for Bobby Robinson. But there you go. I think that should have been, that one is definitely number 399 on the survey. July 57, Earl Lewis and the Channels, the re-recorded faster tempo on Whirling Disc, I Really Love You. Johnny G here on a Thursday afternoon. Hope you're digging on the tunes here. Let's continue here. And here is a flip side that I played on last week's show, number 437, by this group called the Palms out of Chicago, Illinois. I featured the flip side of this 45 from May 57 on Leonard Allen's United record label called Teardrops. Well, the flip side comes in at number 398. This is with Lefty Bates and his band, and this is by the Palms. They also recorded with backed up Artie Wilkins and the Palms with Darling Patricia on the States label. This is later on the United label, May 57, the Palms on United, number 398. It's called Edna.
Edna, 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 baby, why did you go? The sun is sinking low, and day is passing away. The moon will soon be shining, and my baby's gone away. When I think of you, Edna, honey, all you mean to me. I need your love so badly, Edna, where can you be? Oh, Edna, Edna, why did you go, honey? You mean the world to me, you know. 5 days have passed since you went away. I can't believe you've gone to stay. Oh, please come home to me, darling, and be mine again. I'll make everything alright, dear, although I don't understand. I won't believe, I can't believe you've gone to
from May 1957, coming in at number 398 on the survey. Those are the Palms out of Chicago, Illinois. That one there on Leonard Allen's United record label, on three ballots voted for that song, but totaled 12 points. Edna, the name of the tune. Let's move the next few records coming up probably till the end of the program here. They scored on one ballot, but they scored 13 points, as this group is out of Brooklyn, New York, first recording as the Four Fellows on the Triborough record label in 1953, but then they would change their name to the Victorians, and this is a hard record to find. If you have it, it's on Morty Craft's Saxony record label, and this should have been included. This one is not from 57. This record was from January 56. So I don't know what Kreider did with this price, messed it up. But it is included in the 1957 countdown. This is the Victorians at number 397, issued in January of 56. It features Bobby Thompson on lead. This is the B-side of the 45. The Victorians with Heartbreaking Moon on the Saxony label.
Heartbreaking
what a night for love.
Oh, devil moon, you brought my last love to me, but she's gone and left me so blue. I'll never see the last time I found my true love. The moon was shining blue. My baby's found another love. I've got to find myself a moon that's blue, with hope in my heart. I'll find someone soon, and I won't need the assist of that heartbreaking
There you go. That's great to hear, I gotta say. But it shouldn't be in the 1957 survey. That's a 1956 release. January 56 to be exact. Those are the Victorians, Bobby Thompson and the Victorians. That's on the Saxony label. Heartbreaking Moon is the name of the tune. They have another release that came out on the Selma label, which I have featured here on the program. I think I saw that in the collection I'm going to look at. I don't know if it's still there, but it was there when I saw it, but I didn't pick it up because I had it. But and the decent copy too, by the way, that Spence sold me many, many years ago. Let's continue here with the countdown, and we go out to Los Angeles, California now. Again, this is on Eddie and Leo Mesner's Aladdin record label. This group had 3 releases on the label. This is their second release, coming in at number 398, and they are called the Velvetones. The Velvetones, of course, they do a nice rendition of Glory of Love. That was their first release, but this is their second, coming in at number 396 from August 57 on the Aladdin label. This is with Earl Palmer and the orchestra, the Velvetones, with Eddie Lewis on lead. It's called Melody of Love, parentheses, Why Do I Love You So, number 396.
you love me?
Why do I love you? I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. I love you not only for what you made of yourself, but for what you're making of me. I love you for ignoring the possibilities of the fool in me, and for laying a firm hold of the possibilities of the good in me. You ask, why do I love you, my darling? I love you for closing your eyes to the discord in me, and for adding to the music in me by wishful listening. I love you because you are helping to make the lumbers of my life not a tavern, but a temple, and the words of my everyday not a reproach, but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed to make me happy. You have done it without words, without a touch, without a sign. You have done it by just being yourself. After all, that's what love means.
Yes, Lenny, you are correct. It looks a little bit off center there. I never played that side, though. They're coming in at number 396 on the survey from August 1957. They're called the Velvetones. That's their second release on the Aladdin label, Melody of Love, Why Do I Love You So? And I think the very last release, they have that record on Millmart. I think of Prayers at Gettysburg. I think that's the same group, by the way, because that is a California label. That was 1959. Let's go to Brooklyn, New York for entry number 395. As this group recorded for Jerry Winston's Onyx record label. This is their second release on the label and the hardest to find by the group. I'm talking about the Velours. This again, Sammy Lowe and the orchestra. They were the house band for Onyx Records. And I always thought that Jerome Ramos was on lead on this, but no. Donald Haywood. Donald Haywood is the lead singer. Wait a minute. Yes, Donald Haywood is the lead singer on the B-side of this 45. Jerome does lead on Romeo. This is their hardest record to find on Onyx. Coming in at number 395 from March 57, the Velours. On Onyx, it's called What You Do to Me, number 395.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, baby, can you say, come and set my heart free. Baby, what you do to me? Yes, yes, please promise, darling, to be true and keep my heart from being blue. Baby, what you do to me? Just drives me crazy, sets my soul aflame, makes everything easy. And I hope you know, baby, that you're to blame. Oh, now you know how I love you so. Come back and never ever go, because you mean so much to me.
That's the sound of the Velours. Although it did sound like Jerome, trying to sound like Jerome Ramos, I bet. But he is not Jerome. That is Donald Haywood. Donald Haywood on lead, March 1957. That's on the Onyx record label. That's their second release on Onyx. What You Do to Me is the name of the tune there. And the flip side of Romeo, if you don't have that on the Onyx label, you can get, I think Relic put it out. That's the way I don't think Times Square had it. I think Relic Records put it out. And that's how I first had it, by the way. That's how I first had Bohemian Daddy also. But anyway, let's continue here. And back to we go to Barbara, what are you doing here? We go to Vivian Carter's VJ record label for entry number 394 here. I guess we can call this one of the super groups on VJ Records, like the Dells and the Eldorados, and I guess we can consider the Spaniels as a big group there too. They're originally from Gary, Indiana. They had 21 releases on the VJ record label between 1953 and 1960. This was their 13th release to come out on VJ, written by the lead singer Pookie Hudson, I think. Yes, with Calvin Carter. He also wrote with him, but this is with Al Smith and the orchestra, coming in at number 394 from September 57. The Spaniels on VJ with I Need Your Kisses.
You know I love you, I really, really love you. Oh baby, oh baby. You know I gotta have you, I really gotta have you. Oh baby, just say you're mine, oh mine, till the end of time. Oh baby, I want your kissing, yes, I really need your kissing. Oh baby, oh baby, I need your kissing, yes, I really need your kissing. Oh baby, just put your lips to mine, forget about the time. Oh baby. The clock is striking, yes, the clock is really striking. Oh baby, oh baby, and I know it's time to go, I know it's time to go. Oh baby, you know I hate to go, cause I love you so. Oh baby, oh will you marry me, oh will you really marry me? Oh baby, oh baby, oh will you marry me tomorrow, marry me tomorrow? Oh baby, just be my loving wife for the rest of my life. Oh baby.
That's coming in at number 394 on the survey. That's the sound of the Spaniels, Pookie Hudson and the Spaniels from September 1957. That's on Vivian Carter's VJ record label, number 394. The Spaniels with I Need Your Kisses. I need your thumbs up every Thursday right here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. If you like what I'm doing, please hit the thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends about it. If you have requests, send them to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. Also, if you're interested in getting a list of my duplicates, please contact me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. Let's continue with a couple more here before we sign off here for a Thursday afternoon. And you all know this next group. They formed at Harlem's Cooper Junior High School back in 1955. They won first prize on Ted Mack's Original Amateur Hour, which brought them to the attention of WWRL disc jockey Tommy Smalls, a.k.a. Dr. Jive, who gave them their name and orchestrated their contract with the OK record label. The result were 3 releases on the OK record label. Now, this is the A-side to their second release. It features Leslie Martin on lead from April 1957 at number 393. Let's give a listen to the Schoolboys. The Schoolboys on the OK record label. They're singing about their girl. Her name is Mary, number 393. Those are the Schoolboys. The Schoolboys there from April 1957 on the OK record label. Leslie Martin on lead, number 393 on the survey. Mary is the name of the tune. Of course, you know their signature song, a song called Please Say You Want Me. Please say you want Johnny G to come back here and do the show next Thursday, but I will not be here next Thursday. I will be in New Jersey looking at records. So you're going to have to wait 2 weeks as we return here for the countdown from 1957. But let's continue here a couple more before we sign off here for a Thursday afternoon. Let's go to Los Angeles, California for a group called The Dreamers. This included Fanita Wright Barrett, Annette Williams, Nanette Williams Jackson, and Gloria Jones. But with this release, Nanette Williams couldn't make the session, so Janelle Hawkins, she filled in and she sang lead on this song, a tune written by Richard Berry. This is on the Flip record label. This group also backed up Richard Berry with his releases, I think, on Flip and also possibly, Flair Records too, by the way. This was a number 15 record on WEBB in Baltimore, Maryland, coming in at number 392, February 57. Give a listen to The Dreamers on Flip Records. It's called Since You've Been Gone, number 392.
Since you've been gone, I miss you so. Please come back and ease this heart of mine. These empty arms, empty arms, to hold you all so tight. Darling, you know that I miss you so. I remember the night I first met you. Oh, what a night divine. I looked into your eyes, and then I knew that you would always be mine. Since you've been gone, I miss you so. Please come back and ease this heart of mine.
As Johnny G is getting caught here on the I'm trying to do 10 things at once, but there you go. That is a great record there from February 57, coming in at 392. Those are the Dreamers on a flip record, Since You've Been Gone. Was re-released with Janelle Hawkins. They give her credit. Janelle Hawkins and the Dreamers the second time around, but first came out in February of 1957. So I'm trying to connect to Grace's phone, as my mother wants to come on and thank you all for your birthday wishes today. It's been a wonderful day for her, and she so appreciates your the attention she gets from listeners all over the world. So I'm going to try to get her on there. So Grace has to accept me to connect, and then at least she'll be able to FaceTime with you for just a couple minutes or so, and then I have a record I'm going to play for her on her special day. So let's continue here. Number 391. This was one of the 45s I did not have, and I have to thank Bill O for supplying me with this, not original, but bootleg of this 45. It's on Steve Samuel's High Tone record label, and he co-wrote this song. This group out of New York City, they're called the Corsairs, and I didn't see this in the collection either, by the way. The Corsairs at number 391 on the High Tone record label, really a rare 45. I have the others on the High Tone label, but not this one. But this is coming in at number 391, the Corsairs with Rock Lily Rock, number 391.
Here come Lily walking down the street. She looks so groovy, smells so sweet. She got a shape and a figure just won't quit. And all my friends would love to get rock, Lily, rock, oh rock, rock, Lily, rock. Why don't you rock, rock, Lily, rock, rock, Lily, around the clock. We walk down the street and we feeling all fine. We stop to the stand to have a good time. We dance for a night and we dance all day. I knew this dance was here to stay. Rock, Lily, rock, oh rock, rock, Lily, rock. Why don't you rock, Lily, rock, rock, Lily, around the clock. Lily, come rock with me. You are my destiny. Please say you'll be mine. I love you, baby, all the time. rock, Lily, rock, oh, rock, Lily, rock, rock, Lily, rock, rock, Lily, around the clock. Womp, 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 we stopped in this dance to have a good time. We danced all night and we danced all day. I knew this dance was here to stay. Rock, Lily, rock, oh, rock, Lily, rock, rock, Lily, rock, rock, Lily, around the clock. Rock, Lily, rock.
There you go. That's an ultra rare 45. I do not have it on original there. I'm waiting to connect with Grace. Grace, come upstairs here. I will connect with you. I'll show you how to do it. 1957, the Corsairs on the High Tone record label. Rock, Lily, Rock is the name of the tune. The flip side will show up later on the survey. So we'll continue until Grace connects with me. She's got to come do it soon because I am getting hungry. I am. Let's move to number 390 on the survey. This group is out of Providence, Rhode Island, and this is their first of three on the Felsted record label. It features Richard Jones on lead from December of 1957. Let's give a listen to the Castellers. The Castellers on the Felsted record label. And I guess back in the 1950s, record players were, pretty cool. And I think they called them either Victrolas or Hi-Fis. Or Hi-Fis. But this one, they're calling it a Hi-Fi. This is number 390. This is the Richard Jones and the Castellers on Felsted. It's called My Hi-Fi Baby at number 390.
Hi-fi baby, hi-fi baby, hi-fi baby, she's a girl with rhythm in its soul. She likes music that's jivey, she likes music that's jumpy, something solid and groovy.
Big hottest chick in town.
My hi-fi baby, my hi-fi baby, my hi-fi baby, she's a girl with rhythm in its soul. Roll your socks and rock that thing. Like your jeans, lift it up and swing. The house in the middle and the sheets in the corner. The house is shaking to the break of dawn. Hi-fi, baby. Hi-fi, baby. Hi-fi, baby. Feel the bell with rhythm in its soul. Rhythm in its soul. Rhythm in its soul. Rhythm in its soul.
There you go. Whoops. You need to be quiet down there because you're gonna. It got reverb here on the. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. They don't they don't understand the technology here. Anyway, there you go. Those are the Castellers from December of 1957. Please be quiet down there. What's going on? What do you mean you're not seeing me? Yes, I'm there because you're going to see me now. I have to introduce her. She'll be talking to the. Go downstairs. She's got the phone. I'm there. You'll see. Oh my goodness there. Ma, wait 1 second. 1 second. Just wait a second. I didn't rehearse this, folks, okay? There you go. Those are the Castellers from December 1957 on the Felsted record label My Hi-Fi Baby. That's going to be, well, that's not the last record I'm playing. So now, my mother wants to thank you all for her birthday wishes and for communicating with her because it's a thrill for her. So listen. Ma, lower the tablet. Lower the tablet. Lower the tablet. So you can't, I hear my talking. Lower the tablet. Mom, lower the tablet. Lower the tablet. Lower the tablet. Can you hear me? Communicating with her because it's a thrill for her. Lower the tablet. Lower the tablet. How can I lower the tablet? I hear my voice coming through. On the you're going to talk on the phone. No, shut it down. Put it on mute. Put the show on mute so you don't hear me. There you go. No. There. That's good. Can you hear me? All right. Can you hear me? Do you hear me? I hear you. I can't hear you, Johnny. Hold on. Allow. Hold on. Camera, microphone. Camera, FaceTime. Done. Ma, you should. Ma, can you hear me? No, look at the phone. You got. Listen to me. Hold on, folks. Hold on 1 second. Ma, you gotta Ma, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I told you to turn the tablet off. Or lower the tablet. Lower it. Lower it down. Can you hear me? I don't know, folks, why this is this way, but here you go. Here she is. There you go. Talk, talk, talk. 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 Talk, 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 talk. Talk, 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 talk. Why aren't you talking? Why aren't you talking? Talk! Ma, talk! Look at me! Yes.
I love you, sweetheart. Listen, everyone, thank you so much for making this a very special day. I can't equate it to anything. It was just marvelous. And I love all of you. And I hope that we will see each other frequently by the grace of God. And please, please know that I love all of you. And thanks again. Johnny, don't continue with your show, sweetheart. Okay?
All right, folks, that kind of got messed up. I should have rehearsed it before, but I apologize for that. So anyway, we're going to close the show today with, hold on a second. I'm going to send this out to my mother here. It's a great record from January of 1952. This group called the Enchanters on the Jubilee record label, Della Simpson on lead. It's called Today Is Your Birthday. This is for my mother, 88 years old today. So long, folks.
is your birthday. I wish you happiness today is your birthday. I hope it brings the best. This birthday song belongs to you, and with a heart that's true, I hope that it will bring you joy and make your dreams come true. So here's to your birthday. May you have many more with all the blessings heaven has in store. Be happy on your birthday, and I'll be happy too. Here's many happy birthdays to you.
Today, sweetheart, is your birthday. I wish you so much happiness. Today, my dear, is your birthday. And I hope it brings all of the best.
Be happy on your birthday, and I'll be happy too. Here's many happy birthdays to